Okay, good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's quickly look at mental health. We should understand what mental health today. We should understand what mental health is today. Otherwise, happy Easter, happy Holy Sabbath to those of us who are working. May we not forget to pray and always keep uh, in mind that the Lord is always on our side. Before we start talking about mental health, what mental health is, let's look at what health is, because mental health is actually coming through from what health is. So, as you may be aware, our organization, which is our Speak Up Foundation, which is abbreviated as SUF or USUF, is actually an organization that is aimed at mental health awareness, counseling, uh, identification of cases in the communities, and also referral to the hospitals that are nearby. And our main office is in Soweto, and we work in conjunction with the Soweto General Hospital, where our patients and our clients that are referred to is if need if there is need to refer them to the hospital, and we also ensure that we follow them after discharge. So that is all about, in summary, that's all about our Speak Up Foundation. So those that need counseling, we have professionals that deal with those cases, and your confidentiality is our priority. So, mental health, today we are discussing about mental health. What is mental health? So, I thought of first looking at what is health. As we may be aware, healthy is actually a state of complete well being, that is physical, mental, social, spiritual well being, and not the absence of disease. So, if you look at that context, you find that health itself is a component of various factors that, when brought together and in a positive manner, uh, will make somebody acquire complete or be in the state of complete, health. So, mental health is one of the components that is married to health. Without it, if somebody is not mentally health, we are not going to regard that person as being healthy, because they have a problem with the mental capacity. So mental health uh, is actually a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn and work well, and contribute to their community that they are living in. So these components are the factors that contribute to mental health. So what do we mean? What we mean here is that for somebody to be mentally ill, it means that they should be able to realize their abilities. Okay, what is it that is made of them? What are they able to do? Okay, what are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? Okay, be able to cope with the stresses of life. We know that, on this earth where we live, this is not heaven. So do not expect everyone to treat you the way you think you are supposed to be treated. You don't expect life to be the way you are supposed to, you dream of. Sometimes we have expectations. For example, those that are in school, you find that, what they are thinking is, immediately I finish grade 12, or if I finish this course, direct I will get a job, I'll be a manager, all those things. Then, because of how life is, you find that in the dreams that you want to achieve, you are disappointed. How are you supposed to cope with that stress that comes your way? So that is actually what encompasses mental health. Being able, or uh, uh, being able to cope with the stresses of life, and also work well with people. You know that working and contributing to the community where you are living is not one man's show. It means that you need to work in conjunction with the others that are also unique to themselves. Do not expect the people that you mingle with to be the way you want them to be. No. Okay? So you should be able to, work well and also be a teachable human being. There is no person that is unteachable. Every person should be able to learn. Okay, so that is what we are calling, mental health, which is defined as mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realize their abilities, learn well, and work well, and also contribute to their uh, community and the nation at large. Okay. So now, quickly, let's look at what are the determinants of health, of mental health. Of course, when it comes to health, we also have what we call determinants of health. There are a lot of them, there are a good number of them, but I'm not going to go into those areas because our main focus is on mental health. So for someone to be mentally fit, or for someone to have a risk, or to be mentally unstable, there are certain things that come in play, and then this person will either be mentally fit or mentally unstable. And one of the determinants is what we are calling individual determinants. So these individual determinants, these are related to the person themselves. Okay, do you have the capacity to cope with the stress? Are you able to realize, your abilities in the community? Are you able to work well with people? Okay, all those things. Then we have got what we are calling social and structural determinants. Okay, so social and structural determinants, these are related to, the society where we live in. Okay, how are you able to maintain a relationship? Are you able to maintain friendship? Are you able to say sorry when you are wrong? Okay, how do you socialize, or do you don't find any happiness in socializing? In a normal context, every human being is a social being. So socialization is part of life. Every person needs to have, some entertainment, okay, but not over entertainment where you go and drink the whole night. Now you become a drunkard. Remember that substance abuse and drug abuse is also a cause of mental disabilities. Then we have got what we are calling psychological and biological. This goes with the biological makeup of a human being. Okay, there are some mental health problems that we inherit from our parents. So all those can lead into someone to become mentally disturbed. And also uh, uh, exposure to certain environments. For example, exposure to unfavorable environments, unfavorable circumstances, poverty, okay, child neglect, child abuse, social circumstances, all those, some of the determinants of mental health. Thank you so much for listening. May God bless you, and waiting for your contributions. Mwah.